and cloud computing.
Yes.
Enrico, please, your idea.
Okay, so I was really thinking about what to develop as my idea, and after a couple of days, I realized that I had a problem. I was outside, but I had a few hours to spend, and I wanted, because I like playing PC video games, to maybe play some game for 1 hour, but I didn't have my PC with me, so it was not possible. And then I thought that sometimes when you have to do a heavy calculation on an Excel spreadsheet or some engineering program, nowadays is it possible to use what is called cloud computing? So you only see the interface of the UI of the software on your screen, but using a network, you're actually asking a server to do the calculation for you. It's the same system that is used, for example, in the university. When we do an exam, we are not running the software into every single PC, but the main server of the university runs it for every single user. So I thought that maybe it's possible to apply the same idea for the gaming industry, for to fix and to solve some problems that there are nowadays. So before diving into the main topic, I wanted to show that the gaming industry is not something that it's small, revenues are not so high, that it's not so encouraging investing it. But actually, as we can see in the first graph, yearly revenues experience a very large growth from 2011 to, this is an expected number, 2020. The compounded annual growth rate was about 5.8%. And this is not only about the growth rate, but also the absolute value. It's expected to reach like $90 billion per year, so it's quite a large cake to invest. After analyzing the global market, we have to have a look at where is this market, where are these revenues coming from. So I split it into the main 8 countries. So the first one, as expected, is China, but it's mainly for the huge population, above 1 billion people, and the revenue is about $27 billion. After China, there are United States and Japan.
Enrico, don't worry. Don't worry. No,
I'm sorry.
Bah.
When we compare those numbers with the European number, we see that European numbers are much lower. So analysts thought that here there is a huge potential that is not currently expressed. So it's a very potential market to invest into. And in fact, in comparison, Japan is much higher with a very small population compared to the Europe. It's just 120 million people, I think, in Japan, but it has a much higher revenue compared to Europe. So this was only an introduction to show that the market is not something that must be underrated, because the opportunities are huge. When we analyze potential clients for this product, we have to split them into different categories. The one that's most important for us is the hardcore gamers. This category includes people that are willing to spend over 1,000 euros each year into gaming, including both hardware and software, the real game, the license to play the game. And this category accrues for about 70 or 80% of the total revenue of the gaming industry. So it's like the cash cow that we need to address with every product targeting the gaming industry. And the other two categories, casual and mass market, are less relevant to our kind of idea, to our product. Another driver which must be addressed is the fact that in recent years, the
engineer, correct?
no,
No, business administration.
yes.
Okay.
Well, I was attending engineering before,
Don't worry.
and I
Okay.
dropped.
For some reasons, I thought. Okay. I
Uh,
thought of mechanics.
in recent years, also eSports are becoming a huge phenomenon. Esports are video games played professionally by some people, and actually the market and the revenues for only esports platform industry reached over $1 billion and is expecting a growth of 48% in the next couple years. Well, I described all the characteristics of the
Okay.
market, but
Don't worry.
what I want to tell you is that, so if we just reach our main goal with this presentation, when we want to play a game today, we need to have a very powerful machine. Otherwise, if we are matched with some other players that have a better machine than ours, our performance will be lower because the response time will be higher, then our performance will suffer, and this leads to not a very entertaining experience. So my idea was mixing the cloud computing technology with what is called 5G connection, which is going to come out next year, probably at the end of 2019.
After 4G, 5G.
After 4G, 5G. Yes. So, if you compare 5G with 4G, not only is the speed like 100 times faster, the amount of data you can transfer, but the most important thing is the response time, because the time required for me to send data and for the receiver to get it, to get it, it's only 2 milliseconds. So this is perfect for a hypothetical platform where instead of playing my PC game into my device, I only receive the screen output of the game. I use my keyboard to send the input and the mouse to also move my character, or
Do you have a slogan for your idea?
for gamers everywhere.
Okay.
So
You had already thought about it, so you thought it instantaneously?
I had immediately, because this idea can also lead to, for example, if I am outside and I have only my smartphone, I can plug it to a monitor, I can use a wireless, Bluetooth, every technology, keyboard and mouse, and I can play with this technology even without a proper
Giovanni,
PC.
your opinion on this idea?
Yes, it's very
I don't know if
amazing.
you finished, but you
Yeah,
got the
it's
idea.
probably
It's very amazing. I am a player.
Ah,
I am a game player.
you are?
Yes, I play. Sometimes I play video games, but I have
Sometimes or often?
I have
You're adults.
a question. Is why do I play with your idea?
Okay, for example, if you want to put, this is targeting, as I said, those very enthusiastic people, the hardcore gamers. And if I may show you, well, no, it's not there, but I will just explain you. To play with high level of performance to games called FPS, for example, shooting games, or MOBA, strategic games, you need performance that is reached only with devices of 2000, 2500 euros, and
Is he convincing?
also every couple years you need to update this
Be
device.
very convincing.
Every couple year you need to update this device, otherwise you will be outmatched by other people's
And with
devices.
yours?
With mine you don't have, you just subscribe to this service and you will have always the best PC ready for you in your smartphone. Everywhere.
Convinced? Sort of.
You don't have
Thank
to
you, Enrico. Okay.
you also don't have to spend it one time to buy the
Yeah.
full. You can subscribe for 1 month
Uh-huh.
and then you can cut the subscription and then you can turn on again
Okay.
next
Thank you,
month.
Enrico. From a game to something funny that we may need, especially these days. Giovanni, your idea.
Okay.
Thank you, Enrico.
This is a model canvas.
Thank you.
Okay. Good morning and thank you to being here. First of all, I'm Giovanni Catalano and I'm very happy to introduce you an innovative idea. Fresh up your drink in one clap, try the Icecap. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Icecap. Well, with the Icecap, you make fresh your favorite drink in a short time, more or less 30 seconds. And but who are the customers? The Icecap is for everybody. It was created for children, for athletes, and also for the drunkards like me.
Did you say
Drunkards
drunkards? Okay.
like me.
Okay.
But the Icecap can be more important a working instrument for restaurant and bar. With Icecap you are freedom. Why you are freedom? Why are you freedom? Because you can bring it everywhere. For example, you can use it when you are go to the beach or to the gym or at work. With Icecap you are careless because, for example, Icecap it's perfect when you organize a party at home because you don't have a problem of space in the fridge. And it uses to be so good for a travel. It's fast, fun and easy to use because you remove the old cap and insert Icecap because the Icecap is compatible with all types of bottles. And you can buy it only one time, and then you reload it reloaded it with the refills. The key resources are most important dry ice because dry ice sublimates at minus 78 degrees Celsius and throughout it
You're saying among the value propositions that it is environmentally friendly.
Yes.
Why?
because we have energy saved with the throughout the Icecap because you don't need to keep your drink in a fridge for a long time before drinking them. With Icecap, 30 seconds and your beer, your water, your drink are very cold.
So you put the cap on the bottom.
Yes, you remove the
Uh-huh.
old cap and insert Icecap. Push
okay.
button,
Oh, ooh, wow.
push button,
Okay.
and 30 seconds for a regular beer or water. But it is compatible with all types of bottle. But I'm just thinking the improvement of this idea, because I want
Even glasses, you said bottles,
yes,
even
yes,
glasses.
yes, 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 for all. But it's
This is
not
what
for
we need from the Medina.
Oh, what
But-
is it?
yeah, but it's not for a can, a beer
Ah,
can,
okay,
or.
okay, okay.
But
very interesting.
I'm thinking
Okay.
to draw. So with this Icecap is a new idea, and so I'm thinking to have a relationship with the customer through the website interaction, social media.
How big is this cap? How big is it?
I think that Icecap measures 6-7 centimeters,
Ah, okay. So
like
pretty small.
this Arono cup.
Okay.
Okay, because we have the cup, and inside we have a refill, a
Okay.
gas.
Yeah.
When you push, the gas
Oh, okay.
fishes.
Okay.
And
But
it's
what about healthy? Is it healthy for the people who?
yes, sure, because it's dry ice.
It's a dry.
Only dry
It's
ice.
dry. Okay. Okay.
Because it dry ice supplements at minus 78 degrees Celsius, and so it's very fast.
Okay.
And in-store demonstration it's very important, because in-store demonstration we explain how to use it and the possible recipes make, because you can make a drink with this cup, for example, because if you push not for 30 seconds but for 1 minute, the bottle is very cold. In fact, the snowman is the brand image, because I imagined that the bonnet are the Icecap, and the body is the bottle, is the cold bottle, like a snow.
Okay. I can see now. Okay. Do you have a slogan? Do you have a slogan for
This.
your idea? Ah, okay.
This,
Fresh
this.
up your drinking one. Can you say it again? Your slogan?
Yeah, fresh up your drink in one clap. Try the Icecap.
Try the ice. Okay, pretty nice. Do you think that you would buy this if you were, for example, a bar owner?
Yes, because it's a great idea. If we can make real this idea, is great.
That would be great. That would be
Yes.
real great. Yeah,
Thank
really.
you.
And especially today, they are. They have the final day for the startup or whatever. You should go and see these people at the university and give your ideas. Actually, sell your idea. Because, or at least ask for resources, support. We're moving now to smart wardrobe, so from a cup to something else. Why a smart wardrobe?
Because
Thank you.
I thought how many time I spent hours in front of the wardrobe to choose how to
Davide.
yes to choose how to dress, or how many time to choose the right match, the right pairing, and yes, and
Men to talk about women.
yes, yes, this is for the woman, and how many times I make a mess in the room because I cannot find something, and this is the solution. The smart wardrobe is based on these requirements, and it is an idea that involves the fusion between a simple wardrobe and in which you insert in which you put your clothes, and the technologies that great brand like Samsung or Apple have introduced with their iPhone, with their smartphone or tablet. In fact, this project will have an aesthetics and dimension of a simple wardrobe, but in one door there is a tablet with a camera. In fact, the main purpose of this project is to know what clothes are in the closet, and in fact, when the consumer buy this, he needs to insert the data of his garments that he just have, he owns, or he have bought, and he can do this across the generic indication like size, color, cloth, or reconnecting to the official website of the brand. So in this
David, you're saying here that your business plan is something connected with UC Berkeley Startup competition. What do you mean?
I don't understand this.
Here, okay, you put the source here, okay?
Okay.
And you're mentioning UC Berkeley Startup competition.
Yes.
Do you know what competition this is? Can you tell us more? And to what extent that this is connected with your idea?
Yes, this is a competition where everyone explain your ideas in a few time.
Are you planning to participate?
No.
You never know. You never know.
One day.
And then I have one more question. You're saying your customer segments is mass
Mass
market. Can you be more detailed? In what terms?
Because this idea this is a product that we can insert in the market with affordable price, because the costs are the cost of a simple wardrobe with a tablet.
Are you expecting young people, older generation?
The new generation, because
New generation.
with this smart wardrobe you can use more the social, more.
Do you have a slogan?
I choose choose smart wardrobe, choose your look, because this smart wardrobe give you an advice how to dress. In fact, this idea is based on the creation of an algorithm, and it give you an help to how to dress. It allows to associated at each garment another type of clothes.
Giovanni, would you buy it?
Yes, I think yes, because the costs are similar, no?
Yes,
A
a simple wardrobe.
a simple
wardrobe.
In fact, IKEA stores is the main the main channels of distribution, because IKEA is a partner that have a strong distribution channel and have many stores in Italy. Is known as a big mall of the
Yeah, I think more.
yes.
Okay.
Okay, and the consumer that buy this product need to insert the physical characteristics of himself. An example, weight.
And then what happens?
What happens? It can represent themselves in the tablet and choose your look, and choose their look. Yes, and in the tablet will appear the suggestions that are the suggestion of the new purchase.
What if the tablet says put blue and red and white?
No.
A crazy tablet.
There are many type of color, and if you click on this suggestion, you can go, you can browse the official website of the brand, and you can buy directly by the smart wardrobe.
Okay.
And
okay.
and
You
this
can also buy
is good
stuff.
for us because we have a revenue by the royalties that the company need to pay us for the advertise.
Would you, your opinion on this idea?
I will buy it because you will probably save my life, because sometimes I lost too many times watching my wardrobe. Just stay in front of it and.
What am I gonna wear? What am I gonna wear?
We cannot insert a hammam in every wardrobe because
I was
that
thinking
is
about it.
nice. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Alessandro. Your
Yes.
idea
Yes.
is.
So my idea is Google Move, the smart car assistant for everyone. And this is the main topic of the project, because for everyone is the key concept of the smart car assistant. But analyzing the problems and opportunities that grow up, that let me think about these ideas, are that most of car accidents are caused by using smartphones while driving.
Absolutely.
Because
yeah.
if you're driving
I
and
can
you,
see people, yeah.
me 2 months ago,
No, don't do it again.
I just watched the GPS and then boom, I crashed with the.
You did?
Yes, because I was in traffic and just 1 second, I crashed.
Yes.
But it was just a small crash. But imagine if someone,
We don't want to imagine.
someone writing the messages
Are you
while
going
driving
to
or
use it
something.
again?
Never,
No,
never.
Yeah.
Because sending a message, making a call, it's always a distraction when driving, and this is not the way we need to drive.
Absolutely.
So technology in cars is outdated, because today's in cars we only see radio, that the maximum level of technology is just like touch screens and sensor, nothing more than the technology that we have in our phones or others. The car assistants are only in few expensive cars. Just you can find this kind of technology in special kind of cars that are really expensive. So it's not for everyone. For doing anything that's in drive, you have to leave the steering wheel. Even if I want to change the radio program, if I want to change the music, if I want to choose the music, if I want to turn the air conditioning, I have to leave one hand to my steering wheel. So it's a problem. No one ever developed it. And artificial intelligence is growing in the market like never before. Nowadays we are seeing something like Siri, Bixby and Google Assistant. They are really popular. So every car can have it. The innovation is that every car can have it. Not only few cars, but every car. Because you can easily install. Use your voice and not your fingers, and talk with your car and ask it whatever you want. So you can just take care of you and your car with your assistant, and this is just simply Google Move. The magic behind the greatness is that everyone can buy it to unauthorized hardware and media shops. And easily, you can easily install the car assistant on your car and use it all your features, like GPS service. You can connect to your phone. You can, thanks to the machine learning, artificial intelligence, the smart car assistant, that is something like a radio, a touchscreen radio that you put in your car, learns your habits, learns the road you make every day, and try to help you on doing your ordinary stuff. Use essential apps like even something like Spotify. You can use it, and you can use it whatever you want. You can make calls and send messages just by telling it to the radio, and you can manage the control unit. So you can just turn the lights on, turn the lights off, turn on the air conditioning. So you can just say, hey, move, and then the magic starts.